Writing down your goals for effective visualization. Have you ever wanted something, but you weren't quite sure how to get there? Or maybe you have secretly thought about something that you want to do and never allowed yourself to consider it a possibility. So instead, maybe you pushed it to the back of your mind and don't allow yourself to pursue it as a serious option for you. Have you ever thought to yourself about just how discouraging that is for you? Why don't you let yourself think about what you want? If you focus on what you want, then it will become a priority for you. It won't just be a dream that you have shoved into the back of your closet, only to look back on it later with sadness and fondness. If you allow it to take up important space in your mind and focus on it, then it will become a priority. It doesn't matter if you have to work at something else at the same time as you are working to create the reality that you want most. Everybody has to start somewhere and do things they might not enjoy before they are able to really live the life they idealize for themselves. Don't be discouraged by these situations. Instead, feel grateful that you are able to maintain your life and accumulate the resources you need to start putting towards your goals. One great way to begin to get yourself on track is to write your goals down. Make them real and make them important. Write them all out so you have a visual reference for what it is you envision for yourself. Let it be important and let it be a priority. Don't be afraid of failing at your goal just because it is more meaningful to you than other things in your life may be. Don't let that discourage you from trying or from starting something new. In fact, you have to let yourself fall sometimes. If you don't do things wrong, then you will never learn how to do them right. So many successful people had failure after failure under their belts. Famous and rich authors will proudly show you the stack of rejection letters that they have accumulated over the years. You are not the only one who has ever made a mistake, and you will not be the last. So get over those fears and let yourself picture the best life possible for yourself. It doesn't matter how small the goal is. You can write it out and reference it. You can put your list of goals on your vision board. You can find an appropriate picture to represent the goal on your list and include that on your vision board as well. In fact, you could use your goal list as inspiration for your entire vision board if you wanted to. It is important that we are able to write out the things that we want to do. Sometimes we may end up being surprised by ourselves in the things that will make us happy. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't explore these things. It just means that we have a new and surprising goal that could eventually really help us feel satisfied in our lives. When writing out your goals, however, be careful not to fixate on breaking every single goal down into the specific steps that you need to take in order to achieve your goals. While it is very important to be able to know what you need to do to accomplish a goal, and it can be very helpful to map out a path for yourself, visualization can suffer from all the dry fact and detail that we put into a list. Some people can use lists as a way to try and control things that they can't usually control. They can provide us with a false sense of control, so that when something on our to-do list goes wrong, we crumble and feel it acutely if our perceived solution fails us. Lists can box us in and keep us from seeing other potential in our lives and opportunities that might help us to get where we want to be in a faster and more efficient way. We don't want to be boxed in. We want our minds to be free to attract the things that we need right to us without being told that it's not doing a good enough job. Overall, the law of attraction can work pretty smoothly. Writing out our goals is one of many ways that we can allow it to bring its bounty into our lives and help us to stay motivated toward achieving the life we want.